No, you Dragon Slayer. Hello, everyone. Apologies for the delay. Hello, J-Pop, Dragon Slayer, Mayu, Telerim, May, Tainted, Legout. Thanks for the 39 months, Dragon Slayer. Thanks for the 41 months, Telerim. Crazy. You guys are nuts. Thank you so much. Too kind, too kind. J-Bonk. J-Bonk. Poggy J. Greetings. Yeah, update the title for game. Also, you know what? Wonder my room felt warmer. Past few days, I forgot one of my fans wasn't on. Like, wait a second, it's starting to get warmer in here. J-Pok. What's up, J-Pok? How the J-Pok doing? How the Dragon Slayer doing? How the Telerim doing? How the May doing? How the Mayu doing? How the Greg doing? How are y'all doing? In recovery mode, 11 hours of Warhammer 40k yesterday. That's a lot of Warhammer 40k, Dragon Slayer. I'm doing alright myself, thanks for asking. I'm just gonna go ahead and put us over in Wilderness here. So that's what I'm going to be doing for a little bit at least. Wilderness. I'll go ahead and get it up first. Capture. Game capture. Taken capture. Capture taken. We go capture taken. Ah! J-Pog, your random word is... Fahrenheit. I was thinking of a word, but then I was like... I feel like I said the word, and then I was thinking of another word, and I didn't know if it was a word. And then like... Hello, Shiraz. What's up? How are you doing? Just another comfy night for you. Pal World. Powling it up. Took me a bit further. It did. My brain is backed up a bit, you know? Buffering with the brain. Thanks for the hydrate, Tinted. Ah. It's okay. We'll be fine. Hydration achieved. So, Wilderness has a new DLC called Omen Red. It turns it more into a roguelike. Well, I mean, it's already kind of like an RPG-ish, roguelite-ish thing, but more place to place, kind of like you know, Slay the Spire and whatnot. You're interesting, Cheers. Feel my brain. You know what? I haven't quite figured out how to do that. But as soon as I do, that'll be good. I would love to heal my brain. Okay, so it's one random person and 2 people from Legacy for this. Is that Seahorse? Is that the Seahorse? How is the Seahorse doing? $55 at 22 now. Sorry, I'm just re-rolling the retirement age statistics. I'm glad to hear you're doing good too, Hers. I hope that remains to be the case. Seahorse, are you more of a mystic? Are you more of an archer? Are you more of a warrior? What shenanigans of a character archer usually? I see. I don't actually know this. To be fair. Hello James, hello Zhang, how are you guys doing today? How are you doing, Seahorse? And James so cool. James just a chill guy. Sarah, thanks for the hydrate. You good? Just need to get some work done. Hydration achieved. Hello, Media. Wildemyth. I love Wildemyth's a great game. I haven't played it on stream in a good while, but we're here for it. The new DLC just recently came out for it, so I think that here is fine. Seahorses are relatively pale. First name, the last name, Seahorse. J-Pok. Your keyboard is broken? That is unfortunate. Why are you a character? Cause why not? Unless you don't want to be, in which case I can totally not make you not a character, but let's put this to a blue hue. And let's take this to pink. The accents. Actually, let's turn this around. Yeah, no. It'll change once you get armor. But, well, I'll do it this way for now. I'll change it if there's an armor that makes it the other way. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Seahorse is kind of a poet of music. They're a bit of a goofball. I wouldn't say Seahorse is a coward, not at all. That goes down all the way to the bottom. Is Seahorse more romantic than lonely? Probably. Seahorse doesn't really strike me as a hothead. A little snarky from time to time. Not really greedy as far as I can tell. Unless you're just memeing in a game and going for broke. reasons. An adorable seahorse, an adorable Midia. And the story of the game. Isn't it a land horse? You might be right. CC, a long time ago, politely made us all NPCs. Gradually upgraded to PCs. Oh, Noodle Man. Hello, Noodle Man. Let me go ahead and get the mustache. Starting on the back foot here. We're a little slow. We're a little behind. Bookish? Are you more snarky than bookish? Maybe, I don't know. I feel like that's a decent spread. I can't attest to its, loyal, nostalgic, and lucky do match up pretty well, all things considered. Change anything else we need later, but that'll work. Seahorse, welcome to my cast of characters. We have a few people here. Since we have an archer, we need a warrior. This is Gratis, who's Fire Stalker. Linko, Zhang, Uberpie, Cacophony, Jarrett, Flows, Corners, Violet, Zabi Nushi. Only long-time Wilderness enjoyers know Zabi Nushi. I don't know who this is. I forgot. I must have forgotten to unclick them. Jacob. J-Pok. I need to fix that up at some point. Yeah, let's do that now. J-Pok. Fixed. Alright. Slain by the Summer King. I don't know what the idea behind the new campaign is for this. I've just been playing the mode that doesn't have a campaign for it. I don't know if I did, James. I have a fair few people, but I don't know if I did. Let's get Jared in here, you know? Well, maybe. Kinda need someone to carry things. So 12 is recommended, but I'm gonna go with 0. There are indeed many people around. Any melee built mages? That would be Jarrett, kinda, sorta. Days down from daylight. My breaths, foot scrapes even, heartbeats. I feel body loud, you know? Shh, you're right. Lies an unseen empire of ifs and asks, where the rocks relax and fiction cracks one dreaming eye. Things can exist there without needing to prove it. Sheltered among the shelves of stone and sun, and stars have never shone. To fresh senses seeming sudden, so they came about so slow. Fossil air wafts warm from the unseen cavern heights. Womb air, an odor where mountains were first conceived. I'm quite privileged, aren't I, being one of the maybe 2 of us to see this? How deep are we down? How deep? Deeper than deep. You know, because there's squirrels. Ah yes, good context. Don't let everything show on your face. Growl, growl. Don't play with the squirrels. Except sometimes. Sometimes play with the squirrels. Yeah? Except sometimes. Oh. Yes. Yes, as it is our custom, my wife is correct. Sometimes the girls want to tussle. Okay. Yes, so if they want to tussle, then it's actually fine. It's even nice. I have no clue what's going on. Can't say because of spoilers. Alright, thanks, Genie. I do enjoy me some Mother Myth. Yes, so if the girls observably want to tussle, it would be nice of you to oblige them. But assume they don't. Well, come, this young and powerful ambassador will lead us. The girl bustles on fluid-moving silent white legs. After the back-end journey that led here, J-Pog and the last seahorse roll their shoulders, stretch stiff muscles. It's more crowded than you would expect. You're Arnon's wife? I sense you're the sturdier one. You have the unshowy strength of an alder tree. I'm Belda, and I'll thank you not to compare me to that sun-suckling, shabby-skinned tree. You're right, it's not really my place, but... This isn't a trap, is it? J-Pog'd be pretty let down if it was. I had to convince her. No use, Bark. Seahorse had to convince the J-Pog to come down to the depths. If I were picking whereabouts and wheres to kill you, it wouldn't be such a long walk. They'd been in the midst of a long, dry summer, happy for ants, miserable for corn. Muggy day, though. Hope we get a storm. Horns loomed in the night, out of the fog infused with yellow light and the moon had swallowed. Riddle my flesh with no arrows or blows. I'm old and wind-roughed, as all here-goings roads. Weird weather sometimes makes you listen, even to enemies and poets. The old Deepest had tossed in the dirt a token. Graven with an elder mark, the symbol of a favorite ode. He has a sense of drama, your husband. And 6 more senses besides. He's keener than he seems, my Arnon. How you been, Spark? There, a nice invitation. But why was it wet? Eh? Our invitation was wet. Invitation? That you brought. Was it wet? Must have been the rain. Among the cave slopes, 100 tunnels might be hidden. I see 100 deadly fates. They all rise to mind unbidden. Even we are uncomfortable in this unearthly heat. You feel the weight of all the ground above you. These cabins are many wells below worn depth. Are the girls at home here? Who knows? I'm not sure when, but they once get a master, and they love their masters well. Your host is who I'm thinking of, or talking of. Our host? Yes. Have you met the dragon? Ugly old me? I would never get the chance. The dragon's invitation had been neatly written, perfumed with smell of cave water through the might, though that might have been the ode to traveling among the clothes of its courier. Invited to a party never matched, now or after. At my great citadel in Netherflare, that means. The land of rhyme and glamour. We shall flit and flock the length of my long home. With heroes and legends of time and distance, at the never-before ball. Held only once per existence. Isn't that a rumpy flourish? It's a confluence of favors that brings me here to the worlds and to the human heroes of long before. And so you stand before it, the door, the umbral door. Marks the end of my oath errand, mine and my wife's. The door to Netherflare? So it said. Only girls go freely. Should feel like nonsense, but it doesn't at all, does it? Stories all my life. I wouldn't say they buried me, but I did worry about all that might be waiting for us down here, the unknown, after death, afterlife. I don't know. Some say it's this place. Arnon, dear. Eh? Why'd you only bring 2? Call it my sense of caution. Monkey, monkey, monk. What's up? How you doing? That's an 8 in most husbandly sense. 8th in most husbandly sins. 2? Everyone else is dead? Nothing's certain, but no, definitely not dead. We're just who's left, aiming our hopes to the horizons. We're what's called left behind her. It's not a bad thing. It's not a judgment. It's mostly timing, but yes. The 5 of you would have wanted. They set out just this spring for a culminating fight. A culminating fight. We've been battling Gorgons back into the waves. Now I guess their leader has finally waded into the trees herself, besides a great salty serpent of song. Finally comes ashore. We've been fighting her all my life, it feels like. I used to be on that team. The one that went. That far-going team, but not this time. This time I'm a window watcher, door guard. 2 of you is not so many. The others will return. I'm not telling you everything, but let's leave it here. They're not with us tonight. In any case, the militia alone are enough to fend off your band, and I doubt you could bring a larger force to bear unnoticed. Such schemes don't spring from a tired head like mine be easy. The growls who led them now stills. Its flat black stare feels out their faces, but their eyes are turned downwards. To the door. The umbral door. Up close it will seem to radiate. Did they change the map of it? You remember it being more... So, this is a new DLC that just came out this week, and it has a new story and a new mode. It's essentially more like a Slay the Spire style, you know, go from place to place. But it still has like the resources and stuff. Enjoy your nap, Taken. Look upon me. The walls behind it shimmer, grafted night. The great umbral door gives off the ghost of a hum, tunelessly familiar, like wind in the teeth of old farm moons. J-Pop? My legs suddenly don't want to move. Well, try to convince them. There's no announcement, but the groan of the barely budging rock. Then the sudden lack of any noise at all, as if the door holds its breath. Finally, a filament of light becomes a moonray, becomes a widening surge. And it could have been a blink, it could have been an hour, where stood a grand forbidding door. Now spans a brilliantly blank, liquid and strange, fragrant as a field of foreign flowers. One figure floats in the milky other, drifts to them with the calm of a feather on slow currents. That's Elithar. Stop spearing, you old spoiled baron, or leave the cave. I bring you a glittering welcome, human heroes, the only kind Glyphrix would have me extend. Voice low and careful, giving the impression it will carry just as far as it's meant to. I am Elithar, yes, from across all Netherforeign, I come to collect you. Wow, However, is it only the pair of you? Only the... well, because... Crear, a marring, loosening horn blast, rips their tendon back into the dark, as deepest boy up from every crevice. Goro? You two. They're not our guys. They'll kill us. What? Forth, my lowerlings, where the hunter blows his note. Let's through the door and down for the immortality, for the memory of the Messiah, for our queen and king. Trying to get through? Is it bad if they pass the door? Is it bad? Royals are fighting. The battle, the last. The last. A real battle. Stay close. The last. I'm just gonna... Next. Fearless, are we who walking unsleeping, forth we all and over their bones to our immortal word. For Yuri, the random word is... trepidation. Trepidation. The last series is now a greenhorn hunter, calling moss crippling strikes of ambush. Hmm. Falling moss isn't bad. Ambush also is pretty good though. Go with ambush. There you go. Eric promised both one temporary health and armor from the speaker in the depths. Yeah. Oh wow, they poison. Interesting. But they do not warm. Oh, it's just out of range of J-Pog. Ah, the block. Okay. We gotta kill that speaker of the depth path. Ah, more girls coming as well. Okay. I'm gonna get to the speaker. How dodgy. Guess I'll send this guy after that guy. Doesn't seem like it matters if the Royals, die or not, but rip that coil. Oh. Spooky. Don't know what that thing does. Or did, but I do now. Been killed by the seahorse. Wait, that shouldn't have taken all the movement. Dang it. Oh well. Sierra's actually got hit pretty hard by that. Hidden. Hmm. I definitely use more Gwirls. Well, no. Mostly just knowing. A couple of Gwirls hit this thing, it's gonna get poisoned and go down in no time. No Eunoxy. Stop running away from J-Pog. Rips a Gwirl. And Seahorse with the finish. Nice shot. Got an injured Gwirl. Hope it's okay. Only echoes continue. The fight howled in black corners of the cave ceiling. Still breathing. Float, then sun lover. Glow. Or stare at me with your dumb light-struck lamb eyes. Or stare at me, say. You see me that way? I see a weak-minded fool who's never questioned the way their world is ordered. Pretty sad, I guess. Where were you born? How long ago? I would have asked you those questions. I wouldn't have answered them. Last Seahorse was a child born able-bodied and gifted. They grew up loved. They grew up protected. The decisions cared for. The defiance in dying Zealot's eyes. Mental, thanks for the raid. What's up? How was your stream? The defiance in the dying is unlike anything they recognize. You're still here? The woman, Alethar, appears not to have moved. Ah, did you notice? I hate for you to assume I have no other appointments, but I was paid in better than favors to bring you. There's a whole other world behind you, isn't there? As vast as the one behind you. You had a great time playing Wildermyth? Well, I'm glad to hear you enjoyed. I'm also fond of Wildermyth. I'm just getting into, the new story for the first time. I did the non-story version of it a few times already. Mental, thanks for the hard follow. Welcome to Scuff Metal Cabin. I hope you enjoy your stay. The open portal pours cold, scented light around their cheeks. A flowerful smell. Fingers move mutely on the cave slopes. The last Seahorse is reminded of a day with their dad when they watched the town market from the mountaintops. Your elder looks like she's perhaps more reluctant than you are to pass through, am I right? He's a bit more experienced. I told that dragon, an ill-explained ball in the unknowable reaches of our dark and famously terrifying realm, was always unlikely to garner great enthusiasm. You told that dragon? I make it a point to be honest with my employers. And before we get called on again, yes, let's get beyond call. Hey, it's dangerous for us. We're old. Wanted to tell you thanks at least. Don't bother, we're not doing you a courtesy. We came far from our homes, you see. It was a favor we owed and we've done it. We want to go back. We are going back. Best of luck to them. When my blood is grum, my lungs are full of dredge. Yes. The aches get worse. Unendingly worse. You also travel well, and if you do return, think of wandering by. We'll feed you heaps. You You want to hear what happens. Life's full of new things, isn't it? Still full of new things. Decided to try the new campaign, started a new profile with a bunch of mods. So much playability. I haven't actually played with any mods myself. The base game has been enough for me for the most part. So I like to spell out each invitation as dictated, please, by lurid phase. You see, despite what they may tell you, dragons are not good at everything. Cute to imagine though, big dragon craning over those tiny cards with a tiny pen. Now would you tell me something? Are you the clever sprout you seem to be? Clever? What? You seem quite green, so I am asking. Silence means yes. Well, no, I'm just... Honestly, the question left my mind. Do I make you that uncomfortable? I don't know, we're just staring at each other. It just felt weird suddenly, didn't it? Sometimes you meet someone and are stirred strange. Did it? A seldom felt feeling surprises your insides. Foreboding or fascination. Fear or the fate-like sensation of familiarity. That two links never met strangers. You don't know what it is. You mostly like it for the stories, hairstyles, and some super queer-friendly mods as well. I mean, fair enough. You have a desire to know them better, but you try not to be fooled. I don't know, I feel like Seahorse likes to get along with people. Blah blah, murmur murmur. They are they friends? Murmur murmur. Ah, here she comes now. Last Seahorse. Feels like this might be the last chance to change our minds. I want to make sure you're fully aware of the stakes. But it's a decent possibility that there's no way back for us. Are you fine with seeing that? Are you? Have you thought of your parents at all? If it's not the neutral of garbage. Gorby, thanks for the 41 months. Fuck you. Great to have you. Thank you. We briefly did discuss this. Sorry, also, well met. I'm J-Bog. The journey's not safe or short, she said, but she'll keep us on the path. And then it's like a note, like the note said. If we make it, then the dragon will, responsibly I guess, transport us back here in some fashion. Dragon? I'm sure it isn't much like anyone we know. The dragon will. Every guest is guaranteed safe passage home at the conclusion of the festivities, is the claim. Even when you learn the worth of the dragon's promise. To my knowledge, Glyphrix has never made a promise and broken it. This is impressive since my knowledge is almost humorously vast. Moreover, dragon tyrant or not, the ancient law of the realm punishes rather harshly an oathbreaker. How comforting. J-Pop? Still just her word, right? Sure, but... And so now, may I humbly insist we embark? Myself and whoever will accompany me. The girls will never say, but I sense we're imposing. Althar steps into the light and begins to fade. She may hide it, but I sense there's light inside this lady of shadows, a candle curtained in woven briars. You know, that just sounds like the precursor to a wildfire, right? But I suppose it's getting late, and it's finally too late. Second guess things. Off into the light they go. Another flare. It is a place. It is a placeless place. The passing pale. The bright, warm, nearly nothings. That membrane's worlds. They're in the elbow space between realities. It is the blanket that softens chance knocks. It wraps worlds around that their neighbors don't bruise on the shifting angles. All is fragrant, light-threaded fog without land, sky, or direction. Who navigates the pale must be a very sure creature. Or else a thing perfectly aimless as gas. Who is pulled through as anyone, tethered by express conjure to one planar coast or another. Come further, no backward steps. You're through. Real? How notes dot the darkness, the lone burning voices of beasts unknown. Gouts of fire leap from their lurking stones. Oh. Seems like an easy place to lose your way. He's kinda sad, look. I've been told that sadness suits my face. Maybe the way the wonder seems to suit yours. Below us lie the wilds where I long have descended. I will close the door and be with you soon. The last yours? What's this atmosphere between you and her? I don't know. Well, whatever you come to think or feel, I want you to know you can tell me. The light of the door at some point leaves their backs. It's a fairly straight slope down the sides of the cliffs. Stone is coarse in place, smooth in others, bloodshot granite. A gritty hot wind several times hits their face, silence follows, and a rubbing of eyes. It smells like another world. For all those caves, all that darkness, I find even this is like climbing ashore from a long trip on the river. A dreamed of place, for the not belongers, for the twisted, and for the lost. Nitherfarin, the name is in God's tongue, it means hill beneath a sleeping, hill or field. Oh. That is Airfarin, means hill or field, or sometimes grave. Thanks for the hydrate board, man. Have I tried Shadows of a Doubt? Doesn't sound familiar. Hydration achieved, and now you have a song. How are you, white man? Slow crackling sound ripples over the spires of rock. Trains in the sky undulate as if underwater. The light in them pulses and forces from link to link. I'll admit, it's impressive. It's strange. It's foreboding? Is maybe the word I want. Yes, but I think it will be what will startle you the most is the beauty of my world hides. I can see that. The other takes a lead, and the pair of them will fall on. Oh, no, wait. What are we called? Even a little company like ours needs a name. Even if it's just us. Call it superstition, but I think it's a good luck, you know? Really. Narrators, why not? Satisfied? Satisfied? Well enough. So here follows the story of the narrators. And across the dim, sharp rocks they went, and in the path of their mysterious guide, they... Oh. Got attacked by wolves. Huh? Shall I lend a hand? Just casual wolves. Wolf, a slavering, spring-legged scavenger of Netherclear with a voice of great whirring song. It beaks like piled meat that's been 6 days in the sun. Normal. Apparently some expressions are the same animal. It bounces from leg to leg, and graceful on its girth, spines all around. Shadow Spirit. Walk in Unlight. All heroes in your party must survive throughout this campaign. They can be named once per page. Elithar and other non-hero characters can't open most rewards. Elithar will always fall back if she falls in battle. I need to get J-Pog some movement items now. Interesting. He has to infuse to do damage. That's so strong. Fire Bun Bun. Hello, thanks for the raid, Fire Bun Bun. How are you? Welcome indeed. How's your stream? What we up to? More wolves. Wow, she plays really neat. Destroy it, J-Pog. Bam. J-Pog stunting. Good, relax with Power Wash Simulator for a while. Nice. I'm glad to hear it was good. May many more good ventures come your way. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the raid. Shadow Spirits, aren't you? Thank you for being a student of this night. Shadow Bow. What does the shadow weapons do? I haven't actually gotten them yet. Bow, tier 1 shadow. Stunt effect, grants shadow status. Next incoming attack will miss. Plus 2 speed, it can move through scenery. Shadowed status removed on attack. Huh. It's neat. Gonna name it air guitar. Or seahorse. Just gonna sneak over here real quick. Shredding J-Pog's armor. How rude. Bam, bam. What's in the box? New items in the box. Hello, Johnny. What's up? And how are you doing? Awesome guy. Dueling sword. Shout out to my. Maybe I'll get the shadow dueling sword. Block. Where the J-Pog? Warning. J-Pog. Have CS play defense. Oh, dang. Uh-oh, that was a lot of damage. That miss was not good. J-Pog is 1 damage off. Not so great. Thankfully, the fight is almost over. For a first fight, that was well, technically second fight. Starting off strong. Cutting. What are you up to, John? How not to lose your way? I must admit, I am puzzled. Being lost? It's been what, 3 sleeps now? No, not lost. I don't lose my way. Or I have not in a great many years. No, I am really puzzled why you accepted that dragon's invitation to attend a mysterious ball in another world. I'm not sure I should answer. Apologies if that sounds, well... You must be lovers of dance. I think we should hear from you first. Why don't you explain what that means, not losing your way? You're being evasive. I'm at least trying to be. Well, I suppose I would be an awful hypocrite if I took issue. It's okay if there's not so much to understand. What are you up to during the play? Zhang being stinky, just like Garby. So I just realized this is... There we go. The path is a constant twisting among Vale and Spire, roadless with rarely any obvious mark or made feature. Start with starlight. You remember stars? Do we remember them? Is it possible to forget? Perhaps I phrase it strangely. I mean, when navigating upon your good green world, you tend to rely on lodestar, is that not true? Sometimes, or sometimes constellations in familiar places, roads and landmarks. Yes, yet you see our sky is starless, lit only by chains that flow and change. Few things are permanently decided here. You cannot even trust land to hold its form in place. You perhaps mean that cliff where we passed through the door? It has been a canyon, a field, a forest. And you're saying it moves? But simply, yes. Nothing here is very polite about staying the proper distance away from other things. Then you must have a special mind, or else a special method? So in Niflhorn, in Netherflare, where we cannot trust anything past our fingers, it is our grasping hands that serve as a constant. Plainly put, your lodestar is desire. Your own desire can guide you surely from here to that silly castle or wherever you will. And provided you can go where you want to go, your intention is to be, you'll rarely be surprised. Want an intention? I'm not doubting you, but that feels too simple. Because what keeps us together then? I doubt we're all perfectly similar in your choice to follow me. Sounds flimsy, but even a motley tacit ordering of wills can bind our bearings into one. What if you don't know what you want? Or what if the thing you want isn't here? In both cases, you will be lost and imperiled. And then how do you avoid that? You don't avoid it. Getting lost is how you learn. Not just here, but everywhere in every pursuit. Well, is that actually true? I think it must be. After all, I did say it. So, Elithar, Yes? How did it happen for you? How did I learn these things? Yeah. For me, in the span of my existence, you're asking about my childhood. Is that so very long ago? It can only make sense of time as it ties together my own memories, but if I think on it, was when I kept coming back. And back. And back to one peaceful place along a river, the only place I had ever wandered, where I felt calm and safe. I was deeply frustrated, as you might imagine. How would I ever escape? I thought I was imprisoned, you see. Eventually, I recognized it, that as soon as my heart stopped wanting to return there, I stopped. Despair came, for then there was nothing I wanted in this world that I could ever find. I wound up in other places. Something gave me hope again. No, hope is what made me vulnerable. Hope is wild and lovely, and it can be strong as a tree, but it is not everlasting, and the deeper its root goes, the deeper hole is left when it dies. I needed certainty. Certainty is a sister of insanity. Certainty allows you to master your desires. Pure certainty eclipses even truth. That sounds very much like the Emporium of Man. They're just so certain about everything with the God Emperor that, truth doesn't matter. They'll make truth what they want it to be. I wandered long and lost before I achieved it. The sureness I feel that must spark against your reasoning eyes. They drink at the black blue stream, the camp for the fourth time around the Grand Plain. Eleanor, sorry if I... That mean, would you be called a lostling? That is a word, yes. A word for us who dwell here. Cast by one god or another to wander in the darkness for our crimes, however ancient they may be. Which means gods, a thing I don't know I've ever saw obey. They're quite real. We became lost down here. For a long enough while, you will change, or you will die. So consider yourselves forewarned, don't squabble on. Sleep is not easily captured under a haunted sky. They wake unsure how long they've rested and set off again. Can't remember exactly what it was, but there's a very similar quote in the Space Marine game. Very fitting for the Emporium. Now we are passing by the breath of an Almeri. Wait, what? From what we talked about yesterday. I'll just say yesterday from what we talked about. Navigation, well, this is the way you wanted to go. No, to reach where we're going, I must keep my heart on the castle door. Between me and them, the path decides how it will unfurl. Here anyways, I should caution you. Avoid that. Because they... I fell. This is quite the interruption. You're too much in the way. And I have only so much energy to spend between you and resting. Eleanor? You were looking at her door? What happened? She just... I don't know. The lostling, Eleanor, had stepped behind a twisting curtain of dark and was suddenly gone. Hey, what do you mean you're looking at her? Naturally, I would be listening to her, so I'm going to be, attentive and... Don't worry. Wait. Seahorse, sorry. Distant yelling reaches their ears. Battle sound, don't you think? Do I, Land never looked so much like nowhere, and yet crossing it, a sense of familiarity rose in each of them. The smell of green, of dew and sunlight. And at the hill's crest is a tragic window. You know what this is? No, I don't. A platoon of Draven bellow around this ragged-looking fort. Let's share it. Share it, me. Hey, we trained for this moment. I washed it on. The sweat we poured out, the pain. I never thought it was for nothing. Show me it wasn't for nothing. If you're fighters, I know you can be. We'll walk away from these walls together, and take the catapult, tear it, and harm them. Or with me at the gate. J-Buck? Yeah. We're going? Yeah. With that, the darkness plunges by and a battlefield looms. Wow. Considering anyone else should die, I need to be careful about this because I'm already made hurt with J-Pong consumers. A fair margin. When we get to them. Wow, a terror bird. Lovely. Didn't they say something about his trebuchet? What is trebuchet? Ah. See. Neat. Can multiple people fire? Yes. I'll have a look. I'm just gonna hold J-Pog back here for a moment. Okay, thank goodness J-Pog locked. Rip that random dude. You're not the catapult. It's my catapult. Get out of here. Heck. Ah. Alright, J-Pog safe. J-Pog safe. Pale's here. What's up, Pale? Nice shot, Seahorse. Now hopefully this thing misses. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's it. Gosh, dang it. Losing 2 health this early on sounds like a death sentence, if we're being honest. Dragon Slayer, thanks for gifting a sub to Pal. Let's do this instead. Oh my god, that that stump does not want to die. How annoying. I'm making most use of that this catapult we can. Finish him, J-Pog. No, not the block. I guess I'm using it again. Dude, the first mission with all those wolves was kind of insane. Difficulty scaling for a new character. Sorry about all the other cults. You said you can't be in any of the cults. And J-Pog hit it fine the first time. And if you can't have any of your main characters die in this story, starting off the game like that, not a good way to start it off, that is for sure. Well, thanks for dropping info. I hope you have a good one. Best one. Oh god, why is the other one coming over here now? I had to try and hit that Javan. I can't let him get to my dudes. Heck! Scratch. I guess I just have to pray that J-Pog hits him. Okay. Untouchable. Upgrade the ambush. Now I got a party. Yes. Splintered walls sag, the hills stink of blood. You can catch your breath now. Are we still alive? All of us? Yeah? Yeah. Good, that's good. And I have you both. There's a drawing down here. Some order or another. Strange armor. Several of them are wearing savans. Say that? These soldiers were savans. How do you not assume they're his? Where are you two even from? Cahoots? Oh, a shadow falls on Linux. It's hot as breath. The world bends in a storm and wings rouse. I didn't know that an end would come, but I kept fighting it, insisting on seeing it myself. The last color is red. Pain swamps the nerves, smell of burning hair and cooking flesh. An instant of agony so deep and wide, it stretches into long, cruel waves. Odd sensation of shrinking to ash, becoming the grit that washes over through oblivion. Hey, right? Wake up. That can't be a voice. Hey, seahorse? Hey, seahorse. I don't know why or how, but we're back. You feel okay? A little nauseous? Did Elithar... back? You two, what are you? Where is this? The breeze fumbles at their hair, carries a lonesome 3 notes call of some unguessed thing that populates the dark. He's apparently more confused than we are. Let's be kind. You're another flare, though. That's where we are. Stories merge, best of our meal. And my companions, well, we related together. They eat what the lost thing showed them to eat. Petals and roots, stewed as bright-tasting meat of catchable rodents. Ninja Money, how are you? I threw myself down at the foot of the mountain. I hid, and Sivan had no mercy then or after. From that day on, we had to fight a war we just lost, or already lost. Otherwise, we just bow our heads to be slaughtered. But I guess things didn't carry on for too long after that. Another year? Maybe. I don't know how far in the past that was. I'm remembering. I died that day at the flimsy little wood fort up by the crossroads, just north of Greenbridge where I grew up. You die? It's not the first time I fought that battle. Sorry, I know I'm talking strange. Glad to hear you're doing okay. Well, if you die, that means you're dead. I guess it... Oh well. I think you should come with us. Sorry, what? I'm saying you're welcome to come. I'm saying I don't want you to keep experiencing that sorrow, that horror, that... I'm saying that you seem like someone who deserves a better life if you want it. Anyways, we have to keep moving, so come with us. Try leaving that memory behind you. Probably doesn't hurt to try. But if I go with you, and I'm going to this... ball? The never-before ball. The invitation said to be held only once per existence. And you guys know the way? I mean, you did have a guide, but now you don't. You don't have to come. Think on it. I plan to leave in, well, once my stomach settles. We stand not far from each other, in quiet, none of them feeling one firm way. I hope you had a great day, Johnny. What's up? How are you? The dead man, Jarrett, scrambles for any stone of memory, any pebble of knowledge that might be strewn somewhere on the floor of his subconscious, something to explain his presence here. Johnny wants me to hang out. Let's go. No, what even is death if color elapses more than time does? New features feather the landscape, sudden as being noticed. Another teeny day, and it looks like teens tomorrow too. Hey, try to, without even thinking about it, just tell me, what do you want to do? What's the first thing in your heart right now? Search for her. Find Elithar, right? My mom has this line: if bees are no longing for flowers, this world would have no hives or honey. Maybe I'm being irrational. Maybe I should try and disguise it better, but... Jarrett tongues his teeth. It's a pitiful pile of truths he's managed to heap together. Too much is forgotten for him to feel any degree of wise or sure. A dragon's castle, you said, and a ball, Liferix. Ah yes, that's... I guess with your history, that's a pretty tough prospect, but Alethar seems to. Sounds like you made your choice. I'm a dragon hunter. Maybe a failed one, but it's at least something I know. Sure. I am just a wrath or revenant of, well, whatever I want to think. I'm here for a reason, a purpose. Hello, Fiendmaker, how are you? Hello, Violet, how are you? What's up, Violet? High five to Violet. No, but Alethar and Glyph. Rix? J-Pog, I wouldn't begrudge this man his vengeance if he ties him to living, but I am wary of threading it into our, you know, whatever the metaphor would be. Savan is its brother. You realize that? It's a dragon. You think it really wants to dance with you? Nothing is known. Absolutely nothing. Stuff can wait, folks. Might be a long time before we get there. We get there at all. Seahorse? You take the lead. I'm following the seahorse. I got it. He's got it. Good then. Wonderfully wonderful. I'm glad to hear. Hello, Getu. How are you? I hope Violet's also doing wonderfully wonderful. Johnny's big ploy to get the chair. Maybe with Jarrett in the party, J-Pog and Seahorse can recover. Alethar, that sure-footed lostling treads in a musty dream. Hey, voice? A molded through memory of the world. She is snared in things once hers. Neither of us belongs here. That is certainly true of you, but you will stay until I am done. Interesting. Doing good? Good to hear. I'm glad to hear from you. Sounds like... that doesn't sound like me. For an all-considering creature, the mind makes the best prison. Is that so? Well, can we leave out the decorations? These memories are too old to mean anything. Blame yourself, Orafel. You brought them with you. Did I? Bring them? Then you're implying that I now visit a mind not my own. Yours, right? Am I locked inside of you? Silence means yes. Yes, I'm on to you now. I play this game myself. You like rediscovering you, bit by bit. You want me to pick out and admire each particular flavor of this dish you have toiled to prepare for me. You think I am playing coy? Perhaps I am. There's a light in this, a feeling I did not expect. At least it explains the great trees growing out there. That is not mine. I have never been so in love as that. Do you see it? You could have it hidden from me. I did not anticipate that your gaze might focus so far beyond your own circumstance. Yes, how unpredictable, though I will say it is an impressive tree. It is for whom? Who? Who once ruled here? Outside on the restless and remembering hills, specters rise, breathing light into faded grudges. What is that I'm noticing? Do you feel it? Something's not right. Yeah, no, things are... Hey, J-Pog. Things are forming around us. Ability showing. How do I want to do this? Neat. Destroy the raccoon seahorse. I don't want to get Jarrett too close here. Or not Jarrett, Javon. They don't have very much health, but... Kinda have to. Oh, that's a reload. Hello, Farf. Wildermyth. Maybe I have to play this game a little safer. I am playing on such a back foot here. Punch him in the nose, I'll try. I just have to hope that Jarrett can take a hit. Poke the more. Ah, these dodges are not doing any favors, that is for certain. I should have just attacked the seahorse. What am I doing? Okay, he went out to seahorse. But seahorse missed! Not blocked. This is far from deja vu. Heck. Scratch. Oh no, not the block. Come on, man. Alright, cool. Untouchable. We are in this. Goodbye, raccoon. Violet doing a dance. A dancey dance. The dead leave no bones, their blood no stains. Smears of steam mix with the darkness and disappear. Those are what we face. Those are what we face, viewers. When you hear the stories about Gorgons, the Gorgon spawn, it was like these, but often it was worse. Worse in what way? I don't know. I don't know if they're phantoms or illusions, or some version of the real thing. None of them knows what should be and what should not. Each head is crowded with questions to which only the answer is dread. She would know. She probably knows. A song, a voice, has begun to lowly croon, and it wakes all gentle shadows from sleep, from dreams of their depths. They startle and roam. Look at all you dancing in chat, having a rave in chat already. A comfy rave. As much as I mean, I really should heal. But gear would help a lot too. Yep, I'm getting dodges. Which feeling? The same armor. Free abilities are very useful. It is nice we have a little bit of extra health to work with. Heck 'em! By the power of Jarrett's pecs. Wait, why can't I shoot? Oh, there's a rapier. Surely that's not all the enemies. Even if it's not. What's up, Violet? Destroy that. I'm not using that to teleport next to me. You're gonna say hello if I wasn't playing, but you just did. I think it's playing. Should be. Jarrett, the big mushroom is very strong. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Jarrett. Interesting. Heck. Surprised Jarrett isn't a ferret. Bam. Heck. Seahorse and Jared are now rivals. Benefits of the customize. I feel like Saurian is more dragon-like. Okay. It's a lot of bonus rewards. Can I power my way through them? That's the question. I think you really need movement speed on J-Pog. J-Pog can't get to anything fast. That or the mission always just places J-Pog in an inconvenient place. And how am I gonna get to all this? Well, it helps that J-Pog has health now, so I don't have to worry about sending them to their death. There's a bone. So I just need to send Sears on over. Oh, are you kidding me? That's a lot of health for Sears to lose. I don't know why it would walk straight at me. I feel like that's one of those BMs by the game. Because if we're being honest, the game does do that sometimes. Because the thing this thing should be doing first is it's not infused with anything. Because of how far these two are away, it should have infused with something over here. There's plenty of targets to infuse it. The only way it would have not is because it knew a seahorse is there. Oh, whatever. What's in the box? Interiors in the box. That isn't actually what I meant to do. I wanted to use the bone lance. Ow. No. Dang. The difficulty on Spike in this in particular is rather jarring. Because I mean, I played a lot of this game. Their damage and the amount of things coming at you this early. The thing is, I feel like it's fine. Oh, that's Vine stuff. But excuse me. Where is this over? Okay. There you go. To readjust. How are you doing, Tainted? Hmm. So I could make either Jerry Pog or Seahorse Planty. I feel like I want J-Pog to be the Planty one. Plant the J-Pog. Put the J-Pog in the pot. See, that's the thing they do when they're too far away. They infuse things because they can teleport to these. Typically. Ah, the block. Not the one I wanted to shoot, but it is what it is. Oh my god. The dodge. Whenever I need to get J-Pop over here. Hopefully no one dies. Someone's gonna die. Stop! Why does that one keep going first? Oh my gosh. Alright. Huh. Interesting. Flower Pog. Look, J-Pog, you have tentacles. Rain. Hello, Melon. How are you today? Your niece? Huh? Oh, is Fiendmaker your niece? The more you know. Make it to come to us. Get destroyed. Rest well, Fiendmaker. Plant pog, plant pog. I took more damage than I wanted there, but we now have plant pog. Oh, there's a healing circle. Cool. One poison or two. Leave it to J-Pog. Discus, meniscus. Oh my gosh, the dodges are real. Okay, at least J-Pog got a dodge. Wait, what's that shrine over there? It's not a shrine, it's just a box. Which isn't a problem. J-Pog can lash him all. For that though, send you over there. You're lashing him, J-Pog. Now J-Pog is untouchable. That is not the character I wanted to go. Why didn't that try and hit J-Pog? Dang it. Now let's get free. It's really got to hit. Ooh, stunt. Nice. That thing's good as dead. Stop the ritual. No call for you. Apog now deals 1 damage and has 1 rate. I think that works with the entangle. Yeah, range 5. It doesn't say any extra damage. Air. Yeet seahorse closer. Oh, it's a pot, so it's in the way. Which means I don't know if I'll get there in time. I won't. Well, no. Maybe. Eat the jet. Fly! A fool. Okay, I got the turn extension I need. Teamwork. J-pop very useful with those vines. Rewarding. Or more. Okay. We're back up to full. Ah. Am I here again? Yes. How many circles round will you thus uselessly win? Not uselessly, not quite. I am learning things. Do you think so? For instance, I have observed that your imagination is strange but not wide. I have noticed that you see the smallness of yourself amidst the universe and are not so scared. So I think you must be very old. Ancient. What is it like? You must already know. I only know my own experience. I would be curious to hear yours. What is it like to be in love with an ageless being? Does she flirt back? No wonder. Love that waits on reciprocation was never love at all. I see, you have my sympathy. But don't feel too bad. Her attention is famously broad, her high-up gaze difficult to distract. Though she did have trouble leaving me alone, as I now recall. I assume you know our history, she and I. You use my name quite comfortably. Yes, I am aware. I am aware of your crime and her ill-honored mercy. Then I think all of this is for her. Even your hatred is not really your hatred at all, am I correct? Silence means yes. You give away too much to be an effective tormentor. Smile. You need not ask, I smile quite naturally. Smile, Urufal. Pretend it makes you brave. Just know that beneath that false and fetching smile, you reek of hopelessness, you reek of hopelessness, you reek of hopelessness. Well, I shall take another lap. Wow, growl. Just like an owl, piping lowly on his cold blue pine. You know algebra? Here, you must need an almond. Sometimes I wonder if knowing algebra would help. I keep expecting her, Elethar, to interject suddenly, to mock us a little and spit smirking from the shadow. But you know, I do worry that, while I believe I want to find her, I think I feel like human desire, right? In the forever snaring set of threat. Just then, through the fog. Spooky. Anyways. Anyways, Violet. Violet's not spooky, Violet's comfy. Cozy. Caring. Fear, mumble, tormenting her sleep. That was a person. Sure was. Whoosh. My wary eyes jump from the shadow to shadow. Fateful things have lately dotted their path, springing up without warning. I don't see a cheer. Do you feel... No, though I'm not ready yet to say we just trust the perception. Did it sound like her? Your guide? I would say... What if it was her, though? It's anyone's voice, wrapped as if by water, or a palm's width of a moon. And when next they glance through the ruined archway, they see not the tumbled duskland of Netherflare, but a chamber, walls, and flat stone floors, other things. Makes sense. It's yours? She disappeared inside a place like this, maybe. They said, what? Oh, it's yours? Why, don't you think it's maybe similar to how you found me? Was it like this? But then we live to see it. Someone's... We should turn away. What? I understand. I agree, actually. But... no one's asking for us to interfere. Feels presumptive. Not to mention risky. We'd be blind as to what the conditions are in there. And then... well, we'd be able to come back out. Right? Is that Zal Grandest? Hello Zal, how are you doing? Never had to fight anyone. I cannot just... I know we're in trouble and shouldn't just plunge ourselves into more of it. I just... Didn't you ask me to lead? Didn't you do so because you trusted my feelings? I know it's strange and I have no formal reason. I just think the path to Elithar goes under that arc and throughout whatever lies beyond. True, Dragon Slayer. I have this foreboding sense of, if I don't follow my own intuitions, I risk being lost entirely. And with me, it's a pair of you. Alright, sounds like the decision's been made. A small gesture of support can be a mighty thing, even a fateful thing. Bookshelves will have to be our barricades. How horrifying. Sorry, Anya. There are various old things around. Shall I start, perhaps? Just pile them up? Whatever you think you can manage, quickly. Wait, how quickly do you... I shall be but a moment. But, alright. Thinks me a real cantaloupe. What did he save me then? Was it because I cried the hardest? Oh. I can imagine this seems quite strange. It's like walking through a sheet of water, but dry. A sheet of water, but dry. Civilized smells come suddenly to their nose, comforting smells, cut stones, bound books, wood varnish. Who, or likely not your enemy, though that does depend on what exactly you're up to in here. Looks like we just strolled down an ordinary hallway. Yeah, it was like that too when we came to that battlefield. I should... Hey, Onya. Hey, Captain Onya. What? I can only... Oh. Name yourself. Speak. Perhaps the Queen sent them. They did come from... Well, sort of came from... Let them answer me, Caleb. Those are not faces I have once seen, in or out of the city. Speak if you are human, or hold your tongue and be slain. It's yours? What is simple language elude me in these moments? Just say something. Not dry water. Almost as bad as thick water, right? What is... Look, we can introduce ourselves, but I at least prefer to give my name without sharp things pointed at me. Right. Sure, and our story is too long to sum up quickly, sorry. But the point is, I think the point is, you're in trouble down here. I don't know why, or to what degree. Only thing I'm pretty sure of is that we're here to help you. We heroes arriving together from nowhere, and at our time of need. How strange. He stows his spear. They are human, Caleb. You hear the difference? Right, yes, but... Their voices ring true, words and meanings aside. Those I cannot be asked to sort through such things now. But Captain, I think I realized something. Captain, on your wait. I'm tired, girl. I know you said our task was, or rather, I know what you said our task was, but does this not feel like the hand of Hada? I'm sure of it. He sends them to guard our lives. Would Hada's deliverance arrive so late in such ragged form? Just be happy they are people. I ask what else we might have, Captain, if you had seen. It sounds. Twixel. Ah. Yes, Calmcourt and all its libraries, homes, citizens, eviscerated. If you entered through the catacombs, you must have seen it from below. You fled a toppling palace already in shards. If you have no loyalty core, then you should not die with us. Is that your plan, to die? I hesitate to say it, but you do not hesitate to tell me. Yeah, so you're meant to die here defending Queen Sogan's escape. I'll not apologize for my honesty. The enemy is overwhelming. There is no killing it. We saw the queen off with the knights turning. The eastern mountains were lined with silver. We are here to win her any amount of time. A palms with a moon, she will be found, but the hope is that, or is the hope, I suppose it lies with the sorceress Azidimian. So it's another pointless battle. Alright. But I believe Euthamir, the hope we were sent by the grace of Hada. I'm almost sure of it. Could build up some barricades, maybe. Yes, I can help. Good, get started. We should hold out as long as we can. Zhang eating J-Poke. By the way, also, did neither of you see a dark-haired, commanding sort of woman in a robe? Strange eyes? How strange. In the palace, that could be hundreds of people. Well, she can be cute too, in a traditional sense. You mean the queen? Stogan's hair is star-white. Okay. I'm not sure how helpful building a barricade really will be against Twixel, who just infuses everything. You'll make a necromancer a delicacy? Fantastic. You do that, Violet. I'd be proud. Bam. What a shame that that's not long enough. Oh, got a stunt though. Good damage. Good hit, good hit. Discus meniscus. Situation ended. Go back to being small. Let's see. Ah, the block thing. Ah, that would have been such good damage. Shame we got that dodge. Hey, stunting. Let's go, Sears. Uber Pie, how are you doing? Well, that thing's dead. Destroyed. In you go. Hit all of them. Look at you go, J-Pop. Yo, you got a huge temporary shield for that. Doing good. Posing some art. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Uber Pie. Both have untouchable, so either should be. Oh! Here, I thought it was gonna attack the people next to them. Nope. Whoops. The thing I really like with this plant ability is you can just lift up your own allies and put them where you need to. Or you can move enemies where you need to. Stuntin'! J-Pog smacks. Call him Smack Pog. What's up, Flareon? How are you doing? I didn't mean to get next to that to do that, but barricade can only be placed one way, huh? Hello. Are they at all shaken? Are they? Anya, they... No? Take a hard look, Caleb. They quiver like excited dogs. They sense their master's arrival. Who? Do you really mean? The name Queen Sogan dreamed 9 years ago was Dunavir, our immortal destroyer. In a single spring, he has dismantled the world. Mighty Cure built over 6 centuries, stripped to its bones in a season. Not even I feel undeserving. What's that mean? My family, my friends, so many died defending New England. All more gifted, more courageous than myself, that I am no one who sees his face, our enemy. That I am no one who stands before him at the end. I can only wonder why Hada chose me. I get it, that guilt. But then this is your chance to change the course of history and maybe change your own mind, hmm? Do you mean we try and bring him down? Even dragons die. Every dragon dies, and in that egg quickens again. Twice at the Battle of Foxbridge, Dunavir's body was destroyed, and twice he manifested. Any in his numberless brood live, we believe he needs to fear no fate. That's obnoxious. It's unfair. Still, Anya and I cannot help but feel. Oh no, you haven't heard that word for years? Is that so? What's that word mean to you, Violet? E.B. Flareon. Caleb seems like a decent base tank. Or not Caleb, Anya. Caleb could do some damage though. I should have looked at their armor before. Hello, Ashpin. Hello, Ashpin. Hello, Ashpin. Hello, Ashpin. How are you? What's up? And the lady seems pretty solid as fire. Captain, yeah. Doing fine, messing around on Fallout 76. Well, I hope you enjoyed. You just first heard it from someone that has always said that just before it cheers. Words are good? Onya! Onya for Violet. God is not, he is not here, Caleb. How can you know that? One by one. Tremendous bodies settle, ready to pitch themselves forward. But I agree with young lady, Caleb, is that even if maybe I shouldn't, I just think you can't be so decided on death that you're abandoning it all throughout victory. Whatever you're defending, it's worth more than that, wouldn't you say so? I think no, I promise you, Anya. Promise you what? Hada shall protect his children. We will survive. Cora will survive. Promises are not ours to keep. Dunavier. Cora is destroyed. Destroyer moved swift, an all-killing scythe over the hills and cities, the army smoothly through the neck of that once grand civilization. So if I can move him here, he'll get to attack because J-Pog has the power to move friends. He's not close enough though. What if I actually can move you? Oh, I can't move you over there. Probably because of the line of sight. Alright, I'll just move you over here then. Neat. You're poisoned. Bam. Hobbled. Discus or crow scratch? Crow scratch. Bam! And blinded because of that. Nice! Unfortunately, I prepared shot with him out of here. It's and just prepare shot. Golden health bar. Return fire. Useful skills. This thing's good as dead. Finish it, Seahorse. Easy peasy. Valiant bracing. Oh yeah. Soul splitting. The killing blow comes through his clinging. Something like surprise rattles amongst the glimmering and hard bodies of his underlings, who again abate the assault. They cluster about him, a wall of mouths and eyes and sordid limbs. Anya, we won. Did we? Only for the moment. Whether we didn't, or for how long, now's probably the time to fall back, Yep. Smart. Perhaps we move the catacombs entrance. Fortify it? Here, let us be swift, Kaelin, and leave the smiles behind. Captain, you cannot celebrate even a little? J-Pog, right? Can you bring up the rear and be wholly alert? I think I know the best way, so... Alright, sure, go ahead. With a seahorse. Is my voice entirely inaudible? I hear you. Who are you? No, do not think that I am a friend. Do not even need to speak your heart. I hear you. But that... Be happy, Caleb. Celebrate. I am happy. But your voice... You are... Hada. Great Father Hada? Yes. You're speaking to me? Yes. Oh. Do you not feel joy about this? Yes, right. I must. I do. I do feel joy. I am full of joy. I am full of joy. So come to me. May I? Yes, I am close to you. Walk with me now. Yes. Stop, what's wrong with her? What is? In those days, the warning was oft shared, but not always remembered. Even a moment's exfoliation may lead the wary mind beyond its own defenses. Devoid of its housing, still the will of Malin, Donavar exerts a terrible power. Caleb! And so, like a night bird chasing starlight, the young lady flits into the darkness, lost. Old Crowar fades with her. Caleb, stop! Control yourself! Caleb! Caleb, come back! I'm back. That girl never knew how to... Captain, it's alright. Alright, you say. All appears quite the opposite of right. I know. Here, let's talk a bit. Again, they find a fire to feed themselves by, and spend their teeth-picking time passing the needed tales around. So even when it's just the two of you, you manage to bring the Zixel down? Each time like the last time. And each time she was taken, expelled and led away from me, beyond my reach, and I end up running after failing to protect her. I proved quite adept at saving my own life. Maybe the dark smell is a little like old morning frost. It's sad. It's hard. Seahorse remembers winters walking with her mother, the pine cone path wobbling where their young eyes met. And the next moment, though they know it's real, none of it feels firmer than the favorite story. Might it not be a dream escaping its cradle, playing in the clothes of a memory? And so I suppose I understand why you decided to go and leave that all behind, ready to make the same decision. Sleep proves a challenge for all of them. The cold wind gnaws their noses. But waking, they trop together, or strong. I want to ask you, young Seahorse, about this road you're on. You see a road? I want to ask, how certain can anyone be of their own desires? And if they can be certain, how well can such a person be trusted? Certainty is a sister of insanity, so the wisdom goes. Where'd you say that? Yeah, weird. Yeah, it's funny. The further we walk, the more sure, or maybe more stubborn I become. Do I really need to find her? I don't know. Is the reason... A day's journey of skewed words and offset smiles. Honestly, knowing seems impossible, but is there anything else to want? And I ask myself that. It feels like, I don't know, the answer is not really. I don't know. When I started feeling that way though... Yo, it's the Jarrett. Can't believe the Jarrett would join us here. What's up, Jarrett? How are you? Few sleeps, 2 long marches later. So I posted myself to the Royal Guard and out of the way of these promotions. No interest in leading an army. Barking the pups into rows has never appealed to me. Yeah, you seem like more of a growler. Sounds weird suddenly. Well, good morning, Eepyhead. Conversation must fill in by the weather, rain and shine from the mood in the mind. Here's another rest, I think, if you wanted. The land is limitless, its drama meaningless. It can all change in a yawn, in a sigh. Should we stop? Or should we just keep... From what I understand of J-Pog's explanation, it has to be your decision, correct? So, I know at your age it's a natural thing to look towards your elders, but I would question the wisdom of even offering the rest of us a chance to sway you. Well, but you can say if... It's always more unknown than known. Still, when others relied upon my conviction, I learned to be wary of corrupting my heart with outside opinions, however reasonable. You know, you have a way with words. Needleman jumps back out of the shadows to protect the bunny, only to nom the bunny themselves. You need a rest, Jarrett. I used to march through the night just for the pleasure of getting arrow bruised by bird riders. I'm okay for a while still. And the Seahorse began to keep a secret. The head and hearing have started bothering them. They feel sometimes like a marble in the belly of a drain chalice, loudly looping, losing track of why or where they'd hoped to go. Other times, most times they can remember, can hear only the winds and wild things. But they started suspecting that only the one they're searching for might be somehow beyond their reach. You settle into place as a bee that waits to die, torn from its hurry, sun-grayed and dry. You know what I sense the presence of you. How romantic. A pale and acrid twist of smoke. You are thinning, shrinking into the tired ember of all your frustrated wants. Because I am tired of this, are you not? Or do you not know that feeling, being tired of here? Could jog around in circles, I could pace to every edge of this cell. I could throw a tantrum, but I don't. I don't need the exercise. Anyways, it bores me. I am bored. But how about we end it? I have no intention of releasing you. You have no intention, I know that. But that only means you are out of ideas. You're unsure how to use me, right? After all the effort it took to trap me, that seems a shame. I have ideas. A deal, I am saying. At great pains, I will offer my hand. Deal. A promise between us. You would not honor it. What? I would have no choice. But did you really not know? How interesting. Almost saddening. I'm disappointed in you, Divaling, for her sake. I forbid you from using that name. You ought to not have left it lying around then. And anyway, you did it first. No one calls me Oracle anymore. But let us not squabble at the table. Where your knowledge lacks, I shall gracefully fill you in. You see, by her nature, or by her will, or by whatever we might suppose governs how she is and does, a deal is sacred to her, a promise, one's formal guarantee. Your goddess, Arui, whom you would attest you love, sang and hammered such a world into being, neither foreign, where oaths are kept and must be. Even in clerics cannot sunder vows, not without some grave consequence. A rubber room with violets. Violets gave us hugs. Take it from the one who promised her all and cheated her. You claim knowledge of that story at least. Then, what? What? What are you offering? There is a thing in you. Something you have labored fruitlessly to acquire. I can give it to you, and you know I have the power. I did not look for such an easy answer. Of course not. You're young to your feelings. You think loyalty is everything. I'll tell you. Glyphrix may be my last and longest friend, but for my freedom, I would even see the dragon dead. Wing shrine. Don't go trapping Violet's heart. Auden. A moon spear. Interesting. Maybe no, just went to eat a few cashews real quick. I was feeling a little peckish. Yo, huge damage from Jarrett. Jarrett pecked that thing dead. I suppose we should upgrade Seahorse's bow. Or is there anything else? Huh? Huh? What could Jarrett mean? Hmm. A lot of random mobs. Let's see. So hilarious that I can just eat him. And then, Anya should get untouchable. Yep, no damage. Hello, Boken, how are you? Jarrett's lashing him. Oh, what do you got for dinner, James? Fun's going alright so far. Bow upgrade yet. And mission complete, I think. Paging shot, no armor will stop Seahorse. Sounds yummy, James. Calamity. I don't like how strong the deepest are getting. Have to get all the way over to the wing shrine. Which wings, and for who? I probably should have moved on yet first. Whoops. Oh well. Fantastic. Sneaky horse. Upgrade the armor. For Jarrett. Congrats, Jarrett, you have new armor. If J-Pog moves in there for Jarrett, Jarrett can bone lance both of them. And Jarrett got them with the special hit. Was stunned. You don't need armor if everything's already dead before it reaches you. You're not wrong. Chicken wings. Chicken wings sound pretty yummy. Okay, I got enough snackage. Shadow Rapier. The Dusk Weaver. I feel like that's gotta be a pretty good rapier to use. And then Jarrett, or not Jarrett, J-Pog should be able to hit both of them now. Congratulations, J-Pog, you finished them off. I'm really liking the plant abilities. I haven't actually had a character who has the full plant abilities yet. Don't worry, Jarrett's just gonna make them taste Bonelands in a second here. They lined up for it. How kind of them. Let's get J-Box some wings. Shall we? Oh, the enemies are dead. I'm just collecting the reward. J-Pog does need some speed, so... Hawk wings or dragon wings? PKDJ podcast. I mean, it's not like moth wings aren't nice. It's definitely nice, but not necessarily what I need. J-Pog needs more speed. Well, actually, because of both legs, I think J-Pog got extra speed, right? And suddenly somehow... 0.3. Only 5 speed with both the vine legs still, though. Wait, why is it +2? It said it like 0.3. That doesn't make sense. Because I mean, without the vine legs, J-Pog would only have 1.3 speed. Whereas even this guy has 5 speed. Jarrett has 6. Sierra has 6. Speedy. Hawk wings for J-Pog. You're cumulatively cute, Violet. Got him! I don't much like Gorgons or Butler. Marthagi has the most cards right now? No, actually I don't. It's deepest. Guess we should just avoid deepest then. So now we're in this place. Await to things. The ground rings underfoot, hard and old. All seems as it hasn't elsewhere fixed. A place with thicker trees. Thick trees, old power. In my old life, we travel by moonlight to reach tree cover. Why don't we try making a real fire? We can probably do that. And just not go too far? Water the J-Pog? Okay, I'll leave Violet in charge of watering the J-Pog. Bows lay fallen here. Oh, Neon! How are you doing, adorable one? Blah, there you go. You're the cutie, Neon. Bows lay fallen here and there, thorny skinned and spongy insides. To Jarrett's surprise, the meat of these trees rips free in his hands in big moist shards. Flames are born small and ill, but they grow, unfurling thin silk smoke that smells like soap and spice and musk. For some reason, it surprises me, finding wildlife wandering in the underworld, scratching about, gnawing mutely. Want to give him a moment? Kept a few in reserve. There's Sal, but he seems to like him. At the fireside, Jarrett and J-Pop talk low, keeping the subject of their conversation to themselves. So then, they're probably in trouble is what you mean. Well, to be fair, I don't always perfectly understand this kid. But I just see an aimless look in Seahorse's eyes now and then, maybe for their last few marches. Hey Anya, I won't be long. I'll be watching out. Chilling, glad to hear it, Neon. Meaning nothing, they step away, floating with the edges of darkness, the edge of seeing the back. The red glow of camp can barely find them through the bush. Heavy, thank you for the 26 months. Tier 2. Crazy, Heavy. Crazy. Even I don't really know why or what made me wish so deeply to chase after this place. Wanting to be Windseed and wandering. Yes, she asked me again and again. J-Pog did. Up to the moment we stepped there, was I sure? And what I was. I sense there's light inside this Lady of Shadows. I do say those things, and I mean them, but also, in the end, I just wanted to, not knowing why, I wanted to follow the shape of that smile. They call it a flint strike smile, don't they? It's too simple to say it started a fire. I wouldn't say that. Her smile is a rune, a mark on the face of some moon-bathed rock. He traced its shape before sleep and dream. He guessed at its significance is, maybe that's the better, the more accurate, the more truer phrasing. I wish I had the chance again to ask what your smile meant, even if I would just hide my eyes and again not ask. Who are you speaking to now? The Earth? The wide blue girl? I guess wait, what? Seahorse. I had wondered how I might be received. You're really just standing there. But it appears I did not have to worry. She is strangely pleasing. But hey, Anya. How about the seahorse? Did they wander off? How about, oh, you did some time alone it looked like, but then there came another voice. So I thought I should give up, but you should have. Your intuition was correct. You would never have found me where I went. And I felt that, or I started to. This tickling sense of, she's gone. Gone where exactly? As she said? Oh, J-Pog, it's Alethea, I can see that. I'm sorry, nothing wrong with being glad, but I just want to be a little more careful this time. This is very understandable. Why don't we remove ourselves to the fireside? I find I am eager for warmth and light. They feed the struggling flames. They left me with my wits, so I was well armed. As introductions go round and adventures are recounted, when I perceived a seam in my prison, I was able to subtly widen it, pulling at it strand by strand, and so eventually slipped out and found you finding me, here on the rooted ground. I apologize if I did not trust you, but Alethea, if it happened once, I mean, we only just blinked and it seemed like, and he vanished into blackness. If something's after you, or after us, then what happens once it can happen twice? And we're thinking about... No, rather, it's worth stowing away with one's other baseless anxieties. For one thing, none of you have been targeted. And for another, no, I well understand why your faith might flag, but I do not expect or need you to believe me. Truthfully, I misstepped. I was unfamiliar with the weaving in this particular spider, but that is no longer the case. No one has ever tricked me twice, and no one will. So leave your worries in the ashes, or cling to them if that comforts you. Doubt might let you feel some control, only mind that it does not get lost. Get lost. J-Pog? I'm sorry, seems we need to have a moment. As you please. Something up? I don't know. Jarrett, hey. What? I'm becoming your confidant. Let's speak quietly again. Sure, but why? You know me enough by now to know I just don't say things to say them. I feel like I have to say. She talks like him. Him? Like Sivan. She talks like a dragon talks. That same kind of dismissive confidence. Alethar does, but that's... I mean, I don't have a point of comparison, but I don't know what you're implying either. He's confident. The hard part is there's no explanation. But I sense with every fiber of me, whether I'm a ghost or a man or whatever, that she's the most dangerous thing I've met down here. Yes, Anya, was it? Alethar? Anya of Red Birch Mountain. Yes, I greet you formally, but I would ask, did this captor of yours, this spider, this weaver of it, is and was, ever give you his name? The Queen Sogan sacrifice and the magic sorceresses, Denevere was trapped in a tower high amidst the salt mists. I was there and saw Her Majesty die in the dark of that place. My last defense of her proven tardy and ineffectual. And yet, what bothers me the most is what I do not know. Apparently unthinkable ages have passed since the rubble of Calm Court was buried, and all that time suppose it was open. Suppose the door was opened, or suppose, like me, dead or living, he found his way here. I've never met him, you'd assure him. Not in all my wanderings, and if he ever comes to Nuthelhorn, I would be one to know. So rest assured. But now, though I had my own questions, we shall have to put our reunion aside. Let me at least advise you all. Whatever you trade, be they riches of the hand or heart, know that you are not getting them back. Not from this one's gnarled middle fist. This one? Who? Someone else? Someone extremely else. Merkel. Alethar! From a bank of roiling dust marches a smallish man. With easy, shaky steps jerking a wagon in his wake. Funny, I always find that you, when you're looking for desperate needers. It bangs and creaks and reeks of coal, 19 times his weight in stature. Archmaster, it is your Gilad, and good to see me. And why would I, if not, I wonder. Brain, what the shit out, how are you? There are no doubts on my side. Heck yeah. Is he coughing or laughing? Couldn't tell you. You know, I'm not welcome in the Citadel these days. I can bring your case before Gilifrix, but I cannot promise an invitation. Instead, introduce me to your friends, Alethar. They look unfickle and fine. You flatter me, I am only their guide. Lucky for them, I'd say. Quack, quack. Indeed. So while I cannot offer you their names, I can certainly recommend to them the services of your roving forge master. Unsavory though be his, work is matchlessly sure and swift. His eyes may be wily, but his prices are fair. Unlinking the wagon chains from his leathery shoulders, he hefts his dark hammer. It seems it might weigh in the world, and he could still blithely swing it. Weirless metal, warpless wood, your stitches and your wrappings round. Wisted for wine, that with, once you wet your lips. New life, new love, new ways to go home. All may I beat into beneath this hammer of mine. You can make anything? Anything that's priceable. Clack, clack. Well, anything is certainly a wide offer. I would suggest narrowing your gaze to articles you know how to afford, equipment, arms, and armor. Items like these, graspable things made by graspable means. That's an old lady's advice. Don't listen. No, don't listen. What's living is just sit and fickle your neck about every bite and cent you're spending. Brain? Tante, what's up? How are you? Are we? Give me your dreams, I'll bat them true. Most curious. Sirius doesn't even have it. Armor. Satisfied? The Forge Master's artistry is swift as is impossible. Every rivet, every edge, every seam and every spell. Every thought of detail forms subtly between one banging hammer swing and another. Give me cornmeal requests, crafts, and cudgel mug could manage. But none faster than you anyways. Work is work. You claimed otherwise. Quaghead didn't say work wasn't work. And wages wasn't wages, but it's more than might. I'll be seeing you again, isn't it? Careful where you hop. He leaps down heavily, hitching himself to his wagon once more. You're still refusing my offer. Stand till you don't. Or it'll stand till you don't. Careful as you go, young Marin. The land is dark and you're ever so lost. Starts away, yanking the great forge wagon after him. Don't y'all be forgetting me either. Half expecting the smith to be an enemy. What if I'm the enemy, Violet? When your needs are deep and dreadful dire, when you sell your own heart for a fifth of hope. Look for me then, my hammer will tow and you'll smell a lovely fire. The wagon follows its master and a great dust fog rises to blot them both from view. The noise is soon beyond hearing, and now I'm thinking, better we are away as well. Is it? So the order of things then, is that we go exactly when and how and whatever you say? Why, were you going to show us the way to the Citadel yourself? Just want everything to be clear. There was never any hope of that. Anyways, there are some places like this, that never change. These become crossings where the lost are wont to ramble through, and the hungry to congregate. Anywhere's crossing is unsafe, but certainly this is more true to myth or foreign than it has ever been in your lives. Sure, but let's also try not to push it, Alethar. We're not well rested. Not turning to see if they'll follow, she walks off. Alright, come on, Anya, Jarrett. Seahorse, don't worry too much, I'll keep an eye on things. Also, really well done. You led us true, you should be proud. They weigh again guarded. They make once more for the unmarked trail. Or they almost do, Jarrett. Dragon Hunter, maybe a failed one, but it's at least something I know. You've been, well... Relationship points. Don't have to trust anyone, I know that, but you should give them a chance. Them? Her and the dragon, which she, or whom she, seems to have love for. It's a big thing you're asking of me, I know. Seahorse, Jarrett? Buffer, please, you just wanted to see the comfy map? Buffer! Oh no. I don't know why there would be a buffer. Hmm. So much buffer. I don't know why. Unstable. Incompatibility. Checking network connection. My network connection should be fine. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Let's see what's going on. I don't know. Let's see. Nothing seems off on my end. In short, me. Yeah. If you're the enemy, then what am I fighting for? Violet is the Messiah. Violet is the Messiah. I mean, things seem fine. On my end. Maybe it's specifically my connection to Twitch. Are you guys having trouble on anyone else's channel? Or is it just mine? I don't know if multiple of you are connecting to anything. I'm gonna try something. completely restarting stream. It's possible? What's possible? I'm not really sure what's possible. Hmm. Sorry guys. Just looking at stuff here. I don't know if it's getting any better or any worse. It still says unstable, but it looks fine. Hmm. Wait, that's weird. Last thing I see in my Streamlabs chat is... Okay, let's reload that. Wait. Oh, hail the pilot, not the Messiah. See, that didn't show up on my dashboard. Okay. Alright, well... I don't know, I've done everything more or less I could other than potentially be starting a stream, as fun as that would be. It's definitely a option I hate having to work with. Alright, well, all I can really do is just keep going, I guess. It said it has to do with my network connection from what it sounds like, but it shouldn't be. There shouldn't be any problem with my network connection. I don't think it's a problem. I mean, it's either a problem with me connecting directly with, or wait a second. Why? Why is... What if I fix this? Could be Streamlabs. I really do need to switch to OBS at some point, honestly. I don't know if that's part of the problem, but... I mean, every night for the past 2 months I've been seeing, unstable, even when it's not unstable, so I don't know what's going on with that. What I do know is, Violet's the Messiah. Only the Messiah would be humble enough to say they're not the Messiah. I have a feeling it'll fix if I restart stream, but... Ugh. Restarting stream is all good now? Restarting stream is never a particularly fun option. Messes with metrics and all that stuff. Way more than I would like it to. Come on. Don't want to be lost forever. Guess we just continue on. Satisfied? Orange mushrooms. It just went back to this. Interesting. Hanaba. Everyone beginning south. Very fancy. Alright, get him, J-Pog. Show him your whiplash. Alright, well those two are good as dead. Interesting. And crossfire. And finish. Alright, well that's 3 enemies done. Never give up, never surrender. Nice good thorn last year. And bam. Akmother is good as dead. And peck. And strike. Second buffer. Okay. Yeah, I'll be right back.